Right? You don't call. You help me find love on The Bachelorette.
I did everything I could to find you the perfect man. I was there fighting for you from the beginning. I've been in it with you. You haven't said, I haven't gotten a thank you. I didn't get a Christmas card. I haven't gotten anything. Nothing. I just get my man Todd Snyder reaching out, being like, can you come do it again? That's it. That's all I get. I get nothing from you.
You can't go back again, and you are right. I set myself up for that. Ashton and Mila, thank you so much for helping me find love, because I am one of the few successful relationships. They gave me great advice. They told me what books to read. They told me the questions to ask. I listened to all that. I took that in.
I nixed like 4 guys. Well, I was like, no. Supermodeled in it for himself. Absolutely not. Like, we were just like knocking guys off the list.
You know what's funny? I don't know if they aired this, but you were like, your husband's not here. And you were right. He was not on that date.
He was not there.
Let's talk about you. You're starring in this film. You're a part of it. What brought you back? It's been a while since we've seen you, out front doing your thing.
I've been working. I've been busy. And then a friend reached out and said, hey, come do this thing. So I was like, all right, I'll come do it. And then it was fun. Like, it reminded me of like how much fun it is to like get into a different pair of boots and walk a different walk and live a different life. It was really fun.
So, I'm from Texas, so I'm judging you. I'm judging you walking in the boots. I'm judging your accent. How much you did okay. You did well.
Here's the thing. I laid off of the accent pretty hard because the character also went to like Yale, and so like here's what you're not walking around with a deep Texas accent.
You're right. I don't have mine.
See, and what happened? You go away to school, you sort of like disassociate from the accent, and then you go back home, and then you pick it up after a bit, but you only pick up fragments of it. You don't pick up the whole thing, and so that's what I want.
I was just down there, so I might have a little bit of a twang, just a little bit.
You just brought it for just that.
We always do.
You brought it for the one statement.
But it is good to see you back, and you're working with BJ, and we know he's a friend, and we know that you guys started out on Punk'd working together in the era of reboots and remakes. Do you think we could see that come back around? You two do a little something with that?
I have friends again. Right, for a long time, like I would go out and like nobody would want to hang out because they were like, I'm not messing with him. So now I have friends again, and it's nice to have friends. Like, I'll be honest.
Totally makes sense. Now I have to ask you about your Peloton journey. You got a new show coming out with Peloton.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You are running in the New York Marathon. I need to hear all about this. How this came about. Why? I'm always curious about people who do marathons. I am inspired by you because I know it's something I could never do.
Okay, so my nonprofit, Thorn, we got some passes to run the New York Marathon. They asked me if I wanted to run, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll run it. And I'm getting up there now, okay? So I'm like, I gotta. This is the kind of thing I got to do before it's like too late. So I'm like, I'm going to run this thing. So I started training, and I'm on my Peloton tread, like training. I started getting bored. I was like, this is just, I don't get the runner's high. Like some people talk about this runner's high they get. I do not get it. And so I'm just running. I'm like, I have to do something here. Like I'm listening to like Bex Gentry, who's my coach on the thing, and she's talking about walking on the beach with her dad. And I'm like, come on, we can. So I reach out to Peloton. I say, I want to do a talk show on Peloton where I bring friends in and run with them and interview them while we're running to make it more fun. And so now what we're doing is we're running, and the big question that I ask everybody is, what's your why? Like, we all get out of bed every day and do whatever we do. And a lot of the people that I'm running with on this, from Natalie Portman to Kenny Chesney to Chris Paul, Allison Felix, they already have like reached dominance in their craft, but they keep doing it. And so then my question is like, why? And what's motivating you? What's motivating me is to raise awareness for Thorn and to help kids that are being sexually abused. And so I want to know what other people's why is, so that maybe we can all learn a little bit about what the buttons are that we have to push inside of ourselves to get across the finish line.
That's beautiful. So you're having fun now, basically. Now
I made training fun.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.